there, welcome to my channel. My name is Glenda, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 10 different DIY projects that I've created to help transform my house. Starting with project number 1 is this DIY kitchen island. Although it's not a kitchen island that meets all of the requirements per code because it doesn't have any outlets in it or anything like that, it's something that I wanted to add to my kitchen just to be able to add more storage. Not only was this such a fun DIY project, but it was also a project that I was able to create into something that fit my style a little bit better without having to build something completely from scratch. So I basically took a prefabricated cabinet that is typically used for your sink. I added some beadboard and some trim, painted it, and added a countertop with some nice hardware, and that was the island that I created. There's not a day that I don't use my island, so it has been super helpful, not only in being able to store things in it, but also to be able to utilize the space on top. You could easily recreate this project with several cabinets, with a dresser even. Now, if you are not new to my channel, then you already know that I flip furniture as well. I own a lot of repurposed and refinished pieces. I have at least one refinished piece in every single space in my home, which I think makes each space so unique, which brings me to my second project. It's kind of like two projects in one. I was able to find this king size bed frame that was in really good condition, and I was able to repurpose without having to do anything to it besides cleaning it. It normally retailed, I believe, for like $500 and something, and I was able to snag it for $75. So I thought that that was such a great deal. You don't always have to buy everything new. And the bedside tables that I used for this bedroom makeover, I also bought those off of Facebook Marketplace, gave them a quick makeover, and I was able to utilize those in my room. I still have them there to this day. Not a lot has changed since I've kind of worked my way through my house and began transforming every single room. Another really fun project that I created was taking a 6 cubby storage system. I already owned it. It was in my daughter's room, but I wanted to give it a lift so that it didn't look like just your traditional one from the store. And what I ended up doing was I built doors for it and added legs to it. The doors that I built for him was completely made from just scraps that I had in the garage. So that was a great way for me to be able to save money without having to buy her a whole new storage system. A lot of it was just spending a lot of time creating the doors, adding the doors, and painting everything together. But I was able to paint it with just a sample size paint, which was really awesome because those cost like maybe $5 or $6 plus tax, maybe $7. Now, this project did require more use of power tools, more use of creativity in order to create. So in my laundry room, I didn't have a whole lot of storage. I wanted to add additional storage without having to build pretty much a brand new storage system from scratch. I didn't want to buy NDF prefabricated cabinets from like Home Depot or Lowe's. I thought, why not take a pair of lockers, give them a fresh new look, and then build around them, which is exactly what I did. So I ended up taking this 6 locker unit, cleaning it really well, painting it, and then building cabinets over top of it where I could store items that we don't really need access to very often, maybe seasonal stuff. I wanted it to look like an actual built-in system, which is, I think, something that I actually achieved. To that, I also wanted to create a space where I could fold and hang laundry. So on the side of that, I was able to build a small table where I can fold laundry, and above that, put a clothes rack where I can hang laundry as it's coming out of the dryer, and it's worked fantastic. I didn't have a folding hanging system before, so having that has definitely made doing laundry a lot easier. Really quick, I want to thank Halara for supporting this channel and sponsoring today's video. I'm sure you've heard about the brand Halara, or at least seen the ads if you've been scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. At least that's the way that I first heard about them. But just in case you haven't heard about Halara, they make athleisure type clothes and are supposed to support and flatter a wide variety of the population and body types at affordable prices. I have a few of their pieces here with me today so I can show you how good they really are. My absolute favorite piece that I have from them right now is this dress. It is so pretty. The material is super thick, durable, but at the same time super soft and buttery. I can't wait to be able to wear this during the next season of spring and summer, and I will definitely be getting a lot more colors in this same dress. It is the Backless cutout twisted side pocket 2-in-1 mini bar ballet dance dress. It comes in 22 different colors. It's already padded so you don't have to wear a bra, and it also comes with shorts under and side pockets, which most women love any side pockets when it comes to dresses. It's even better because it comes with shorts underneath. The material is super stretchy and comfortable, and you can wear it out and about, or you can also work out in it. I think one of the coolest things about Halara is that not only are they super affordable, but their clothing is so versatile. Like, you don't have to wear their clothes for working out. You can also wear them on a day-to-day for other occasions. They're also super inclusive because they have a wide range of sizes ranging from extra small up to 3X. Now, these pair of joggers are probably going to be my next favorite piece for this season. They are the Cloudful Air fabric high-waisted drawstring side pocket plain full-length joggers. A neat feature that I really enjoyed in this is the zipper pocket inside the regular pocket. This is super helpful to be able to put smaller items in there that we don't want to lose, but we still want to carry with us, like these pair of headphones. I can just stick them in there, zip it up, and not have to worry about them spilling out or falling out of the pockets and me losing them. So wearing jeans is just not my thing right now. I am opting for wearing more comfortable bottoms at the moment, and these high-waisted jeans are so soft, stretchy, and comfortable. They fit like leggings but look like jeans, and even have functional back pockets. For the same reason, I picked up these multiple button casual pants because they're flattering, high-waisted, and comfortable. I like the way they shape your legs really nicely. Now, for dog owners and lovers, which I am myself, you guys know I own several animals, I have something for you too. Their padded off leggings are all the comfort and stretch, soft and breathable, but the coolest thing about them is that they are pet hair resistant. So if you do end up getting pet hair on them, you can simply pad it off. Halara is actually a female founder company, so yay for women supporting women. If you want to check them out, I do have a code with them, Glenda20, that'll get you 20% off. You can find all of the product links that I shared with you down in the description below. Halara has a wide range of clothes, so I encourage you to take a look because TikTok and Instagram were right. They are worth the hype. Now back to the video. When I built this storage system in my living room for my living room Builtins, it was a massive project. It was a project that took me several weeks, I believe, only because I have to work in sections and I have to work with limited amount of time because I'll work around my little one's schedule. So I was able to build as she was napping. But the Builtins alone elevated the living room space so much, made it feel so much more custom, bigger. But I know sometimes that's not always in the budget. So whether you have Builtins, built them yourself, or bought them or had somebody build them for you, decorating them is a whole nother thing. So every single item, with the exception of a couple of baskets and one small vase, everything else has been secondhand. I thrifted every single one of these items, painted some of these vases in order to create a look that I wanted, and I was able to style these Builtins with things that I bought secondhand. I know that decor can get pretty expensive, but if you have a little bit of time, a little bit of creativity, some craft materials, you can really make something out of nothing and spend a lot less money than buying brand new. While we are speaking about the living room, another expense that I did not want to make when I was trying to elevate the space was buying new couches at the time. I do have two littles now. At the time I only had one, and just the thought of buying another light colored sofa, didn't want to spend the money because I felt it was going to get ruined by the time that they are old enough to know not to touch certain things, to make sure that they're washing their hands every single time. What I ended up doing was buying just covers. The bones on those sofas were still really good. They were just stained, that the stains weren't coming out, so I didn't like the way they looked. Whether or not they were stained, and if I just wanted to change the look without having to buy a whole new set, buying sofa covers, I'm telling you, it's definitely worth it. So on one of the desks that I do own, I ended up building the desk tabletop. I've never built a butcher block, so When I decided that I was going to do this for the first time, I thought a really cool thing to do was to get rid of all of these scraps that I have and build it from just scrap pieces of wood. And after some elbowing grease, I was able to build my own desktop, which I am really proud of. I understand that not everybody has the same tools that I have, but some of the tools that I have are actually secondhand as well. That planer that you saw me use in order to get those boards nice and smooth was actually bought at a garage sale for $45 or $35, maybe $25. I think it was $25. Another one of my tools that I've bought secondhand at a garage sale was my tile saw. That was something I bought from a garage sale as well. So if you're looking for tools, you can definitely buy those secondhand. Before I redid my dining room, it was as builder grade as it came. I had one really tall bar height table with bar height chairs set. After I was done painting and doing everything I wanted on the walls, it really came down to my table and chairs and the decor around it. For my table and chairs, I was able to get those secondhand from a friend who was getting rid of them. Asked me if I wanted them. I went ahead and I took them on, and all I did was give them a good cleaning. I reupholstered, I can never say that word correctly, but I reupholstered the chairs, and now I regret doing it that color because, again, toddlers and light colored stuff just does not mix, and then it was as good as new. For this next item, it is not a DIY project, but it is something that I was able to find at an estate sale or an auction. I'm not sure which one it was. It was a beautiful rug that I found for my office guest space at the time. I no longer have it just because I've transformed that bedroom into my newborn's bedroom. Since then, I've added a new member, so that's his room now. I no longer have that space for myself, but that's okay. And I was able to get that rug. I believe I spent $40 or $50 on it, but that rug was a vintage rug and was easily worth so much more than that. The last DIY project that I wanted to talk about was this clothes rack that I created for my laundry room. I wanted it to be something that looked like decor, but also something functional. I originally was looking over on Amazon for a clothes rack because I needed one in order to hang all of the clothes that I don't dry in the dryer and that I just let air dry. Mainly because I didn't have anything before. What I would do is I would go and hang my wet clothes on the shower rod, and then once it was dry, I would go back and take it all down and fold it and put it up. Well, it was driving my husband a little bit crazy. When I came across this one specific one, I thought, I'm pretty sure I can build this. And sure enough, I was able to build the exact same thing, but made out of solid wood and a color that I really liked. It fit the space perfectly, and I don't regret building those instead of buying those. I think the price ended up being about the same, but I can guarantee you that it'll probably outlast however long the ones that I would have bought from Amazon would have lasted. It was super simple to build that didn't require a whole lot of power tools. So it's definitely something that other people could recreate with minimal amount of power tools. But those are all of the projects that I have for you today that I wanted to share with you. You can find all of these projects down in the description below. If I have individual videos, you will find them there. If I don't have individual videos, I will probably have a makeover video of the space where I used that item or that project that I talked about. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and that maybe gave you some ideas on some of the DIY projects that you can create at home for your own house, or gave you some inspiration on how you can buy secondhand, thrifted, or DIY projects that you can create all on your own to help transform your house. Thank you again so much for watching. I love y'all. Be kind, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.